responsiveness to any kind of trouble. You are determined to get things back on track whenever life goes off the rails, and this provides a sense of security to those who inhabit your world. The drama you can expect this week could have something to do with a relationship or a family matter, but you can handle it properly. Just be sure that you don't lose your temper. Leave the room and count to 10 if you must. A fractured relationship may be on your mind in April, but taking action right away may not be the most appropriate way to go. Mull over what you are perplexed by and try to figure out the other person's perspective before you say anything. There may be aspects of a conflict that you have not even considered that will be extremely important if you want to reconcile and remain on good terms. A work-related matter could pop up more than once this month. The same matter that seems to keep resurfacing. Could it be that you have been following someone else's solution, even though it hasn't worked time after time? If so, it may be time to come up with your own creative solution. You are more than capable. Okay, so that's Aries. Let's move on to Taurus. You are no April Fool, Taurus, and that's a good thing. This month, you may find that an odd assortment of unusual activities and opportunities will come to you. While this may sound like good news on the surface, some of these seeming opportunities may not be all that beneficial to you, and one or two may even be detrimental. Luckily, you are never someone who feels so desperate to succeed that you will just dive into anything that offers a promise of prosperity without looking before you leap. As long as you use good common sense this month, you will be nobody's fool. Also this month, April showers may bring showers of love, so to speak. Whether you are single or attached, you should experience some very delightful romantic moments to savor and cherish, and that will become the stuff of great memories in the future. Be open to adventures that involve a significant other or a potential new romantic partner, because you may be pleasantly surprised if you tread on unfamiliar territory. A family matter that seemed hopeless could be resolved quite happily this month, and while that may be surprising, it will also bring huge relief, since you may have been at the center of it and felt obligated to get others on the same page. You should have a calming influence on others, as you so often do, and this will help them to come together in a unified and harmonious way. Never underestimate the power of bringing calm to a turbulent family issue. Okay, that's it for Taurus. Let's under pressure or in an agitated emotional state if you need to acquire something important or costly. Don't let the auction mentality cause you to do something you might later regret. If you begin this month in an agitated state of mind, perhaps because of what is going on in the world around you, you have two options. You can give in and feed that sense of agitation by dwelling on unpleasant thoughts, which will only leave you miserable. Or you could choose to transform your thinking into thoughts of positive outcomes and happy times ahead. Although we can't control what goes on in the world, we can take care of ourselves and enjoy the world around us rather than fearing it. You can deprive yourself of happiness and a sense of security, or you can draw in a feeling of happiness and security. The choice is yours. Okay, so now we're going to go to Cancer, which is my month. So let me read Cancer. If you had a train trip planned and you rushed to the station only to miss your train by a few minutes, you would probably be pretty upset. Suppose the next train wasn't coming for another few hours. That would be pretty upsetting because it might cause you to be late for whatever you planned, and it would also mean you would have to sit there at the station just thinking about your disappointment. And while sitting there pondering your disappointment might be one way to go, you could also make the most of that time by reading a book, engaging in conversation with another interesting traveler, taking photographs, or something else you enjoyed. Something you planned in detail may involve a disappointment this month, Moonchild, but will you spend your idle time feeling bad about it? Or will you find something interesting and exciting to do? The choice is yours. Although this month may hold one change of plans, many other things will fall seamlessly into place, including at least one that was not expected to work out. This may involve finances, major news on a change of residence, or something else that pleases you. Later in the month, you may receive interesting news that will shed light on someone you thought you knew. While this will explain a few things that mystified you, it will also open a deeper camaraderie. Alright, so that's for Cancer. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, I'm going to read the horoscope for Leo now. Okay, this is for Leo. You are a big and impressive cat, Leo, and you invariably land on your feet. When you do experience a blunder, it is usually because you have had a temporary lapse of confidence, which is fairly rare. This month, you may be facing something new, something that you have been inclined to worry about. But if you begin immediately, you can take control of your emotions, erase the fear, and take charge of what you are doing. You have it in you to be a leader and a success story, and what you accomplish this month can be quite impressive and serve you for a long time into the future. So get control right away. If you have a favorite restaurant, then you might also have a favorite chair in that restaurant. And then, if you have to sit elsewhere one time because your favorite spot is already taken when you arrive, it may not feel like the same experience. We are creatures of habit, and we get used to enjoying things in a certain set way. While this does offer a great sense of comfort, it can also be limiting. This month, something you aren't used to may be a bit different than usual. Instead of regretting that it did not work out in the expected way, try to embrace the new experience. That does not mean that things will never be the same. It just shows that you can adapt and thrive wherever you land and whatever the circumstances are. Alright. Let's read the horoscope for Virgo. Virgo. Being prepared is considered a virtue, and it is probably a virtue that you admire greatly, Virgo. You believe in knowing exactly what you are getting into, how to proceed, and what to expect. The predictability that comes with that kind of research and planning offers a lot of comfort, especially to someone like you who values the strength of a venture that is well planned ahead of time. But every now and then, it can be good to jump right into something without looking back. If you have a good feeling about something this month, but you don't have the time to do your usual planning, then go with what you feel. It might turn out surprisingly well. If you find yourself feeling down or disappointed because you feel stuck, turn your thoughts to the future and think about how you can prepare yourself for it now. By starting to envision your ideas manifesting in your life in the very near future, you can go through the motions in your mind and prepare yourself for upcoming opportunities. Time is never lost when it is spent imagining and programming for happiness. A good deed you did for someone not long ago may be on your mind. Perhaps the person who received the favor did not express their gratitude, and although you don't do good deeds to receive thanks, it is nice to feel recognized. You may receive recognition this month for your kindness, which should offer you sweet validation. Alright, let's read the horoscope for Libra. Libra. When things go wrong and people happen to be on very different sides of a dramatic happening, there is always a lot of blame to go around. But what good can come from blaming others, especially when there are far more positive things that could be done? Rather than getting caught up this month in feeling bitter or resentful over a situation you may find yourself in, try to find something uplifting and positive about a predicament. There is always something hopeful in even the most trying circumstance. You may never find a truth you have been seeking about someone you care about, Libra. Perhaps figuring someone out has become something of an obsession for you, but it may be just a waste of time. What you discover may not matter all that much, especially when you could benefit more from finding common ground, building trust, and generally improving a relationship. If you are meant to have the knowledge you have been seeking, let it go, and it will come to you eventually. Something unfair that happened to you in the last several months left you feeling somewhat disappointed or disillusioned. But this month, things may turn around, and what was wrong could be made right. While this may be very satisfying, you must always learn a lesson from this experience. Sometimes the most disappointing moments have a happy ending. Okay, now we're going to read Scorpio. Alright, for Scorpio, a problem that you keep pushing to the back of your mind may recur in full This may be tiresome and dull. Getting over with must be one of your big priorities. If you procrastinate any longer, you may create some unnecessary problems, and those will be far worse than actually dealing with that paperwork. There may be someone in your life with whom communication has been strained, but somehow the fog will lift in the weeks ahead, and you may find it far easier to communicate. Take advantage of this so you can strengthen your bond. Okay, let's read Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you may be attracting intense dynamic energy into your life through one of your ideas. This month, Sagittarius, it may spark and sizzle as you begin to present it or explain that idea to someone else. As you gain feedback on whatever you are creating, you may find that the great reaction you receive fuels your motivation and your inspiration, and you want desperately to get to the next level. But do remain patient, as rushing ahead could cause you to miss identifying a few potential pitfalls. If you are slow and careful, though, you will surely succeed. This month, you also have a strong propensity for partnerships and new friendships. You may meet at least a few people who are incredibly bright and interesting, and taking the time to invest in those relationships will serve you well, now and in the future. You may even choose to join a professional organization, club, or association through one of these relationships, which will open up a new world of learning and discovery for you. Someone who likes to instigate could try to push your buttons this month, Sagittarius, perhaps through a conversation where you have polar opposite viewpoints. Giving in to this kind of behavior will only lead to conflict, and you don't need that. Avoid conversations throughout this month that have the potential to start trouble. Trouble will be counterintuitive for all that you want to accomplish, so don't get distracted and don't allow anyone to antagonize you. Alright, let's read Capricorn. Okay. A confrontation this month could turn into an illuminating moment. While you may be all geared up for a fight over something you see as a moral issue, or one that involves fairness or justice, you may discover that you and the opposing party are really on the same side after all. So, someone who starts out as an antagonist could actually turn out to be more of a partner. You have relied on someone else to help you with something that you find challenging, Capricorn. But this month, you may find that this person is not there for you as usual, and you will have to follow through on your own. Although that might seem like a disaster at first, it could show you how well you can do when you try, and when you are confident, so you won't be dependent on anyone in this area of your life in the future. Tidying up an old business or personal matter may be of the utmost importance to you in April. It may seem at first that you don't have everything you need to tie up loose ends, but if you persevere and keep moving forward, despite a lack of resources, you should find that it will all fall into place, and whatever you need will come to you at the time you need it. A younger person may turn to you for guidance and companionship this month. Although you may feel out of your element, the more time you spend with this person away this month, but rest assured, Aquarius, those flowers will be on their way eventually. There may be a down tone to the month at first, perhaps because of the mood of those around you or things that are going on along the periphery of your life. But keep in mind that even down times like that can be nurturing, encouraging, and a time to learn and grow. Just as rain nourishes the trees and the landscape, the sad or frightening moments in our lives can help build our strength and our confidence. Keep that in mind during trying times. Most likely you won't have the chance to get too used to a difficult scenario, because what starts out as dreary will soon give way to a bright ray of sunshine entering your life. This may come through an opportunity to improve your life in several ways, including ways that increase your financial security and blessings in your personal life. Later in the month, someone you cultivated a relationship with may make you an offer that comes as a huge surprise. While it might seem unorthodox at first, it could become more and more appealing the more you think about it. Give it a chance. Okay, last one, we're going to do Pisces. Okay, Pisces. You may start out this month feeling very ambitious, Pisces, but because you are sensitive to whatever is going on in the world around you, the stress and strife in the news and within the people in your group could be a bit of a downer. But you don't have to pay any attention to negative headlines or negative people. You have an uplifting spirit. You have the gift of being able to lift the hearts of others, and so you can certainly lift your own spirits if you try. Dwell on things that deeply matter to you this month, and work at happiness constantly. This will help you avoid any frightening topics that pop up in conversations that you overhear. Choose to be positive, and you will welcome positivity into your life. There may be several opportunities related to work or a dream this month. Although no one is going to hand you a wish come true on a silver platter, there is the possibility of great success right now if you are willing to work for it. While you may feel that you have already paid your dues in this area of your life, you are still in a learning and evolving process. Express gratitude to the universe for not just the blessings you receive this month, but also for the blessings or the lessons you receive this month, even